All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the River's Edge Rink in Davenport, Iowa. Just skating out on the ice right now are the Quad City Blues, a home team, and they'll be joined on the ice in a minute by the team from Fremont. Just a couple of last-minute words about the game that we just saw. The junior varsity defeated Fremont by a score of 5-2, and they are now 6-1-1 in their last 8 games. And Rich, I think it'd be a really good accomplishment for this group if they could continue this kind of success, because making the playoffs, you have to be one of the top 6 teams.
Sure, yeah, and you're always looking to improve game by game, shift by shift, etc. And for those of us in the stands not taking shifts, we got to look at the long haul and say, are we going to be playing? Are the Blues going to be playing in mid-March or not?
That's right. Well, today's second game between the two varsity teams, we'll talk about them a lot, I'm sure, during the course of the game, because Fremont has a player, number 12. His name is Parker McEnroy, and the team has only scored 11 goals all season in 7 games, but Parker McEnroy has 10 of them, and he assisted on the other. So he must be some kind of player, and he's certainly going to be one that the Blues need to keep an eye on.
100%.
All right, we're going to have the introduction of the starting lineups now. We'll repeat the names for them after we get them from Jana Patton.
Number 8,
Trenton Schmutz. Parker McEnroy.
15,
Mason Hefner.
Number 18,
Jacob Newell.
46, Spencer Avard.
And Spencer Avard is your starting group.
Number 33,
Zane Garish is your goaltender.
Taylor Poland. And now for the starting lineup for your Quad City Blues.
And for the Blues,
A senior from Bettendorf High School, 00, Charlie Eaton.
Charlie Eaton skates out as the first player introduced, number 00.
Davenport Central High School, number 8, Austin Hutton.
He'll be joined out there by number 8, Austin Hutton.
At forward, a senior from Davenport West High School, number 5, Dylan Cutcomb.
Dylan Cutcomp will be one of your starting forwards.
Senior from Prince of Peace High School, number 11, J.R. Walford.
J.R. Wofford will be your starting center.
Forward, a sophomore from Moline High School, number 13, Blue Beckwith.
And Blue Beckwith gets the start after playing a nice, solid game for the JV in the first game.
Township High School, number 72, Riley Sturridge.
And Riley Sterrett gets the start in goal for the Blues.
Coordinated and assisted by Joe Davalier. The referees for today's game are Matt Heyman and Colin Waddick. Linesmen are Ron Wicks and Steve Torgrew. Now would everyone please rise as you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the
All right, we'll be getting ready for the opening face-off here in just a minute. Fremont comes into this game tonight with a record of 1 win and 7 losses. The Blues come in at 1-9. The Blues have played much the tougher schedule so far.
For sure.
And be interesting to see how these two teams match up. We know that, as we mentioned, we're going to be keeping an eye on number 12, Parker McEnroy. But with the exception of Chase DeYoung and Blue Beckwith, everybody should be rested and have a lot of energy for this game because nobody else from the varsity participated in the first game besides those two.
For sure.
No, that's right. You guys go. I'll find you in between.
So I definitely, I very much appreciate the fact that they brought in a 4th stripe for the varsity game that wasn't here for the JV. We played JV with 3. The Blues are going to have 4 on the ice here for this game, and I think that's absolutely the right call. Make sure that everything's getting watched carefully.
Riley Steeritt, who has been excellent all season long,
Absolutely.
is in the Blues net, and the puck is dropped, and we are underway. Picked up right away by Wofford. Tries to get it into the zone. It's not. He stopped at the line. Now they send it in. And now Fremont is able to get it out, and Eaton picks it up back at his own blue line. Sends it over to Hutton. Hutton sends it along the boards. Picked up by Eaton. Eaton's going to carry it in and send it in deep. Goes behind the net. Kept in at the far blue line by Gannon. Giesick, rather. Giesick.
Yep.
60 is Gannon. All right, and the puck is cleared out, and Hutton controls at center ice for the Blues. Now he's going to take it over the blue line. He's trying to rag the puck there while the Blues complete a line change. And now he gets it over on the near side to Giesick, who's going to backhand it into the zone, and now they complete the line change. And now here's a pass. Number 21 intercepted the pass.
Johnny.
That was, that was John Nienhaus. Now they battle for it at the blue line, and it's cleared out. And that looks like it's going to be the first icing of the game. I was confused by Nienhaus. I thought it looked like he was almost playing a forward there, and he may be, but I expect to see him on the back line.
On the back line.
And
He came out on the back line. He just jumped up. I think he saw that puck
he's
squirting
back,
free.
He's back on the blue line now. So
We'll mark this occasion. Past 1 minute. No goals on the board.
Hey!
Not trying to be that good.
We've got James, Cutcomp, and Doherty out there. Now the puck is sent along the far boards. Gannon's going to get to it first. Keeps it
Nice
in.
keep.
Nice keep by Gannon. Now they bring it to the middle, try and get a pass over to, this is Nienhaus. A shot, save, rebound. And we got a penalty right off the bat. And it's going to be, looks like maybe a roughing penalty against Fremont. So the Blues will go immediately to the power play. Number 22, that is Kyle Frazier-Wright.
All right.
It's hard to fit that on the back of a jersey.
100%.
Here's Isaiah Conrad going to take the draw. Now it comes back to the blue line where it's picked up. Now it comes over to James. James going to fire one. He was looking for Liam Quinn there right in the middle. Now the puck is cleared but not out. It's picked up by Hutton. Hutton goes behind the net. Blues setting up the power play. Here's a long shot from the point. It's knocked down at the defense. But here's a rebound. Shot, they score!
Scores, yeah!
And Austin Hutton scores! A power play goal for Austin Hutton. The defenseman for Fremont hit a Blues player with his attempted clear, and it went right to Hutton, who snapped home a shot from about 25 or 30 feet out front. And after just 2 minutes and 8 seconds, your Blues have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, nice shot. Nice job of him taking the ice that was given to him to fire that thing from in a lot closer than his D point spot.
All right, now the Puck goes back to Patrick Hurd behind his own net. Number 35 is Jace Johnson. He sends it over on the far side, and the Blues look for their rush. This is Conrad. Conrad Stickle handles past one. Now he throws one at the net. Nice save by the Fremont goaltender for this game is Zane Garish. And he just made the save on a rising shot that may well have hit the back of the net if he hadn't gotten his glove up. All right, this is the Quinn line with Johnson and Conrad. Now the puck in the corner. Sent around to the far boards. That's Amorine. I'm sorry, that's DeYoung. I get those two confused all the time. There's a shot right off the goaltender over to the far corner.
Ooh,
big hit over there.
That was up high.
Yep, that's going to be a 2-minute minor penalty on the Fremont.
Again.
We got a delayed whistle. Here's the puck knocked down in front. It's still in play. Quinn's going to get to it.
Yep.
He maintains it, so we've got a delayed whistle.
Riley's out of the cage.
Here's a long shot, knocked down by the defense. They still don't control it, so it's going to go into the corner now.
Dangly.
Now it comes back, and finally, after about almost 30 seconds, Fremont gets their stick on the puck, and so we have another 2-minute penalty on number 46. That's Spencer Avard.
Yep, roughing.
And that's one of those penalties that we talked about earlier about you have to have your stick on the ice when you hit somebody. You have to be attempting to play the puck, and he definitely came up with his shoulder, with his elbows.
That one was a little more noticeable than a lot of them we saw last week.
All right, here's Nienhuis at the point. Walks the line. Back over to the far point. Here's a long shot. Goes through the crease over to the near side boards to Quinn. Or to Beckwith, rather. This is Eaton. Eaton sends it back to Beckwith. They battle for it, and it's going to be Eaton that comes away with it. He's got Cutcomp right in front. There's a shot right across the crease, and that's going to come all the way out of the zone. It's going to have to be picked up back near his own blue line by John Nienhuis. Here's a pass over to, well, this pass is going to go to Cutcomp, who's unable to control it. Goes into the zone, and Fremont's going to ice the puck, and there's number 20, who scored both goals in the JV game. Here's Isaiah Conrad. Finds an opening, and shot just missed the net. He had a really good shot there. Just shot was a little wide. Now here's Hutton. Hutton keeps it in, sends it over on the far boards. Back to Hutton at the high slide. Here's a slap shot in front, deflected, goes wide. Jack James is hollering for it. Here's a rebound, a shot, save, rebound. Another save by Garish. Great effort there by the Blues power play, but an even better save by Zane Garish. Now here's one in front, a shot.
Up and
Wofford over the net.
Nice setup, though.
The Blues are having some good luck with getting men free in the slot, and that does not bode well for this team. Here's a shot and a goal! Another goal.
Hutton for two.
Austin Hutton with his second goal in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And the Blues now have scored 2 power play goals, and both of them by Austin Hutton. We'll have to wait and see who gets the assists. But this is shaping up to be just exactly the kind of game that this Blues varsity team needs.
A little bit of home cooking.
Yep. All right.
Got to keep that pressure on, though. No letting off.
All right, now here is 12. This is McEnroy. He's their big scorer. He curls away from the net, tries to set something up. Now here's a pass in front. And a big save by Steert. The puck is loose and over to the near side and chased out of there. There's a pass now off the skates of Doherty. And it's sent in by Hurd, just over the blue line. And this is McEnroy. Sent it in. And it's going to go all the way down. And that's not an icing. It went off a Blues player's state. That's 46 of Vard for Fremont. Now the Blues get control, and it goes, well, it gets away from Giesick. So now here comes number 8, Schmutz. And this is Isaiah Conrad. Pokes it off the board, just a little bit ahead of Liam Quinn. Quinn chases it into the far corner. Here is Beck. Oh, here is a shot. Quick save, and is it in?
Nope.
No. Isaiah Conrad raised his stick. Maybe he was trying to convince the referee, but he just convinced me.
It was either that or he was trying to make sure he wasn't going to get called for a slash on the goalie after the whistle.
Isaiah Conrad came
Which he
out from
didn't.
behind the net and attempted a wraparound, and for just a second I saw him raise his stick in the air, which is oftentimes an indication that the player thinks he has scored, but that's not the case. But it's kept in by Gannon. Gannon into the far corner. It's going to come back to Nienhaus. He walks the line, fires. I think that went off Garish into the corner. Now it's picked up by Conrad. Here's a shot in front, goes all the way through to the far boards, and able
Nice
to keep it in
keep.
is Nienhaus. A great save at the line, and he's going to save another one. Gets it in, and now finally it's bumped out at the blue line. Oh, here is a nice picked out of the air almost, and number 31 comes in for a shot. Steerett makes a save, sends it to the corner where Conrad chases after it. Number 19 Stroud is over there, coming over to the near point, comes out of the zone. So pass is stopped by Gannon. Gannon gets it in deep and follows in. He's bumped behind the net, and now here's a big hit, but that was Wofford that made the hit, but he actually paid the price on that. He went down, and the player he was hitting managed to keep his skates.
Yeah.
This is Eaton over the line. Almost trips over his teammate's skate there. Now we got another attempt at a centering pass here. Beckwith standing right in front of the net, but they can't get it to him.
Yep.
Oh. Here's Wofford going to fire. Good save by Garish. He kicked that one up into the netting, I believe.
Yeah, after that big hit, JR went for the hit, and whoever the Flyer was saw it coming and knocked him down. They had a little exchange some pleasantries. We'll watch that.
All right, the Blues control in the zone. That is Connor Giesick sending it behind the net to Beckwith. Beckwith looking for Hutton, who's already got the 2 goals for the Blues. Now that's Kobe Butts, who played in the first game, trying to press the issue for Fremont. Oh, the puck comes off the stick of number 46 of Arndt. And now it's stolen. A lot of zone time for the Blues. Here's Beckwith. Manages to keep it in along the far half boards.
Work.
He regains possession. Now here's number 12. Ooh, Connor Giesick gets a backhand that Garish gets his shoulder on and deflects over the net. Now this is Butts. Colby Butts in the corner. Gets it to his line mate who gets it out, but it's picked off at center ice by Eaton. Eaton sends it back in, and we're going for a 5-man change here for the Blues as the puck is deep in the offensive zone.
Oh, bounced over a stick.
Now we got to wait till we clear the zone. That's number
DeYoung,
24.
yeah.
DeYoung sends it in. Now number 35. Here's a shot in front. Here's DeYoung, sends another one. Here's another, comes out from the other side of the net. The goalie was on the wrong side, but no Blue could get to it. That's Doherty battling over there, number 3.
Yeah, with James.
And Fremont's going to come out of the zone. They get that shot on goal, so they avoid the icing by getting a shot on goal. Steerett easily makes the save. Now the puck comes to James. He can't hold it on his stick. And we got a loose glove on the ice.
Pat Hurd put his man down with authority.
Oh, here's a chance, a shot, a quick save. As skater tried to go 5-hole. Here's a rebound in front. Some pretty heavy action around the Blues net for the first time.
Yep.
Couple of nice saves made by Steerett, and he just gave up a long goal.
No, offside. That's an offside play. That's an offside play, intentional offside.
Well, maybe that's why Steerett wasn't ready for that, because the play was offside, and so that goal will not count.
Yep. Hand in the air immediately. This should be an intentional offside, and the draw should be all the way down in front of the Flyers net, because if you're offside and you throw it on net. Yes. Remember, OFFSIDE. Janet Patton said it just right, and she gives me the props. I love it.
All right, outside the line. So the Blues maintain their 2-0 lead, although we were scared there for a minute when that puck went in the net. Now here's Conrad. Drop pass. Shot just wide of the net. This is Nienhuis. Sends it in deep. It's controlled over there by the defense for Fremont. Now they bring it around to the near side boards along the half wall. Into the corner behind the net. This is Gannon, sends it in behind the net. And Conrad battling for it. Gets it out in front. We got a man right out in front. That was Chase Johnson. And he got a shot away, but the goaltender Garish made the save. Whew.
Yeah. Who was right? So thankfully that was an offside shot. And I'll tell you, both the JV and varsity team for the Flyers, there's some hitters.
Yeah.
They're not shying away from contact in the slightest.
Back to Nienhuis at the right point. He backhands it into the corner. Now this is Wofford. Wofford sends it. Oh, and his winger just fanned on an attempted one-timer from the high slot. That's going to go all the way down front.
He had the chance.
Oh,
D-Man had the chance to play it.
Apparently somebody touched that puck. No, here's right out on the front. This is Gannon going to fire.
Oh, in the face!
Gannon's shot was right on, and the goaltender got his mask in the way of that one. Now here is Fremont, puts it in deep, and that's not. They wave off. Oh, we got a delayed penalty coming. Delayed offside. Delayed offside. I'm sorry. I saw the referee with his arm up. Oh. Now here is Hutton behind the net, looking for a first period hat trick. Is Austin Hutton, skates all the way around.
Whoop.
And he loses it, and now we got a break.
Number 20.
And this is number 20, who scored 2 goals in the JV game. He's going to try and throw one on net, but it's deflected off the skate of Hutton and gets it safely out of play. And now here's the pass, trying to get it to Doherty, but pass fails to make connections. Now it's picked off by Jack James. He's slashed by McEnroy.
Oh, and it's going to get called.
And here's a shot right in front.
Nice shot, but
I think they saw it.
They saw that slash for sure. That's why it's nice to have 2 men in orange armbands to make those calls.
That's
12.
number 12, McEnroy.
Yep.
And so not only are they a man short, they are their best man short.
Bringing up yet another BSN power play.
Conrad, Johnson, and that Beckwith over there. It comes back to the far point. Walks the line over to James. James going to send one to the middle. It's deflected and sent all the way down by Fremont. They ice the puck successfully. And Huddy goes back to pick it up behind his net. Sends it out along the boards to Jace Johnson. Johnson over the red line. Carries it in over the blue line. Now he's hit hard. And it looks like they're able to clear it. Comes all the way down. Steeritt plays it off to the side of his net. And the Blues look to reformulate their power play with 1:25 left in the man advantage. Here is Jack James over the line. Now he's going to go to the corner to set things up. Now behind the net. Woo. He looked like that guy for Fremont was lining him up, but he paid the price that time as James missed, kind of sidestepped the check, and the Flyer player went into the boards.
You got a lot of boards.
All right, we've just passed the halfway part of this penalty. Now there's a nice pass from Beckwith. Here's a long shot right into the gut of goaltender Zane Garish. So with 53 seconds left on the power play, the face-off will be to the right of the Flyer goalie. Now comes back to the point. It's going to come over to Nienhuis at the right point. He fakes into the corner. Now here's a pass to the slot. Wofford is able to keep it in. A lot of work out near the blue line, not anywhere near the net. Now here's a long shot by Beckwith. Rebound, shot, goal! Oh! Beautiful goal. I believe that's going to be possibly Nienhaus and Beckwith getting the
with the
assist.
apples,
and
yeah.
Was that Eaton that put it in?
Yeah, that was Chuck Eaton. Made no mistake on that one. Went near upper corner, upper 90. Real nice shot over the goalie's.
Garish made the initial save up on his shoulder, but he couldn't control the rebound, and it just trickled out about 3 feet from his left post. And Eaton was there to snap it home over his shoulder and push the lead to 3-0 now in favor of your Blues.
Oh, making sure they're getting the scoring right, I believe. Oh, what are we doing? Getting a puck. New puck? Maybe Chuck wanted that one. That's it. They put that one in tape around the edge. That's definitely his first one of the season. If it's not my mistake. Oh, there it is. Well, we got 3, not 4, but that's a dazzle. That's a dazzle. Dazzle is zebras, man. I don't know what they're talking about. They're dazzling, though. Look at them. D-A-Z-Z-L-E, dazzle. That's a group of zebras. It's not a herd.
All right, they're finally, after kind of a lengthy delay after that goal, they're getting ready to face the puck off. We haven't got the official announcement on the goal yet.
We're still talking. I don't know what there's to talk about exactly, but, This is where you throw in a little Elvis, a little less conversation, a little more action, please.
Draw comes in number 27 for Fremont.
Blues goal scored by 0-0, Charlie Eaton.
Eaton with the goal.
Assisted by number 13, Blue Beckwith.
Yep.
Number 11, Jeremiah Walker.
Okay, it was Wofford that got the secondary assist.
Occurred with 4:06 left in the first.
Wofford from
All right, here's another break now for the Blues. They're 2-on-1. Shot saved by Garish.
That's nice. That's, speaking of Wofford, the Wofford's
Yep.
shot, but yeah, Wofford with the second assist, Beckwith with the primary assist, and then Charlie Eaton with that goal.
All right, we've got Beckwith and Giesek, and I believe that's Wofford over there, isn't it? All right, puck in the center circle. Now it's taken over by the forward number 20, or 46 rather, that's Savard. Comes all the way back behind the net of Flyers goalie Garish. Now they send it behind the net to number 15, that's Hefner. He sends it all the way down. That's going to be an icing against the Flyers. With 3:18 left in the first period, your Blues 3, Flyers nothing.
Every time you mention number 46, I think I'm going to see a spinorama from Savard. It's not the name. It's Avard, though.
Oh, I was going to say Savard wore 18.
Yeah, Savard, no. Yeah, no. Sorry. Yes. Avard. Savard.
We're thinking on parallel.
Yeah, sorry. It happens. We've been off cycle. We haven't been at the games together. We're still getting this together.
All right. Here comes a man for Fremont.
Nice.
Comes all the way in. He finally knocked down, loses the puck as he approached the circle. Now the Blues get it back. Here's a pass. We got a 3-on-2 coming up. They can hurry. There's a pass. The centering pass is knocked down at the defense. Whoa, there's a man takes it right through his own goal crease. This is McEnroy. He's their big goal scorer. Oh, a nice dangle and a shot and a save by Steerett. He puts it back in front, and they're going to...
Ooh, went wide.
I don't know how that one missed.
Yeah. Just went wide.
Eaton without a stick. He's trying to play soccer with it up there. We got a penalty coming up. Probably against, going to be against Eaton for holding. I believe it's against one of the Blues.
It is definitely against one of the Blues. I don't know which one. But
Maybe
it's a hold.
Maybe it's Doherty.
Yep.
Just go into the box, Cam. It's all right. We got a 3-0 lead.
Palms up. Yep. Sometimes they will get the player wrong on those calls. So maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't Cam.
And
but
sometimes they will come over and explain exactly what they did. But other times the referee will just say go and
get in there and shut your yap.
Yeah. So this is the first power play opportunity for the Flyers. And the Blues get control right off of it and send it all the way down. Garish makes the save about 15 feet in front of his net.
And number 3, Camden Doherty, 2-minute minor for holding. Doherty for holding with 2:38 left in
All right. This is DeYoung, sends it, but not all the way into the zone.
Bounced off a guy's face.
Quinn is able to pick it out of the air and dump it in back into the Flyer zone, and now it's iced by Hurd. Stick's coming up a little high in a couple of these interactions. We just have to wait and see what happens here along the way. Here is the fly. Oh, now we got a man
Sniper.
tripped over the center line, and the puck is cleared almost all the way down, and number 8, Trenton Smuts, picks it up. Tries to start the penalty, the power play, but he's not going to be able to do it.
Pat, you needed to try and skate a little slower there, buddy.
That one didn't fool the referee. He waved off icing on that. Now here's number 16 going to get a shot. Just missed. I think Steeritt got just part of his stick handle on that and popped it up into the netting behind the net. So we'll have a face-off. Got a little more than a minute in this power play. Against Cam Doherty. Draw comes to Nienhuis. He sends it around the boards where it's picked off by Johnson and sent out. And we got another penalty.
Coming.
Another penalty coming to, I don't know. That one looks like they're going to the
Fremont box.
Yeah, Fremont is that's gonna kill the last 42 seconds of this Fremont power play, as the teams will now be playing 4 aside for most of the rest of this period. And remember, if one of these teams should score while they're each a man short,
nobody comes out.
Nobody comes out.
Nobody comes out. That's gotten confusing occasionally.
Well, it confuses the players because they almost always, whoever is scored against, they pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one too many out there. That's Johnson's going to come off in favor of Beckwith. So a lot of extra ice out there as they go 4-on-4.
This is the time where you mark 12. Oh, hold on. They got 2 men in the box. It's got to be a 2 and 10. I haven't gotten the call yet, but they never made a motion. I'll listen for it.
Puck picked up behind the net by the Flyers. They send it all the way down for icing.
2-minute minor and 10-minute misconduct for boarding.
Oh, boarding penalty.
Boarding at 1:20 left.
That's Spencer Avard.
I saw the hands go up immediately for the penalty, but I didn't know if they were going to go rough or board or what. So, yeah. And Fremont tried to ice the puck, but you can't do that 4-on-4 and not get a call.
And there is one thing special about Spencer Avard, besides the fact that he picked up 12 minutes in penalties there. He is the only player on this team that has scored a goal besides, that puck was ticketed for the corner. He's the only player to score besides McEnroe. McEnroy. You cannot be serious.
It's McEnroe. Rory is McElroy.
Yeah.
And that's not right either.
There's the puck. It is knocked out of the zone, and Nienhuis goes back to pick it up with 40 seconds left in the first period. Now the Blues have the power play for the remainder of the period. And here's a pass just a little too far, and it's intercepted by McEnroy.
Nice
and
save.
He gets a good shot, and
Steeritt
makes a big save.
Nice save by
That would have been a bad one to give up.
Yes.
Here's Johnson over the line. 18 seconds to play. Gets it back to, here's Hutton. Here he's going to slap one.
Ooh,
right
deflected.
on goal. Deflected all the way to the corner. Isaiah Conrad picks it up.
Coming up for another penalty.
We got another penalty.
Flyers penalty. Give it to him, boys.
Oh, that pass is ahead of Johnson. 3 seconds.
Well,
now they're not going to get a shot off. And that's the end of the penalty, or the end of the period. But we have a delayed call coming up against
Fremont.
So
it's going to be 5-on-3 for 41 seconds to start on clean ice.
So that's the end of the first period of play. The Quad City Blues have jumped out to a 3-0 lead, and we will take about a 15-minute break while they resurface the ice until we get back. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rivers Edge Rink in Davenport. We're getting ready for the second period. The Blues are in fairly strong control of this game. They lead 3-0 after one period. It's not a situation they've been in a whole lot this year, leading 3-0 after one. I'm sure we haven't been in that situation at all. But what do you think of that first period?
I enjoyed it immensely. And to start the second period, it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for
that's right.
41 seconds. So
I was just talking to Kevin Kwok, who was talking to one of their parents. They have one senior on this team. Oh. And both of their goaltenders are freshmen.
Oh.
And when they didn't play last year, they lost some players.
Sure.
And they lost their coach, who took some of his best players, and God only knows where they're playing now. But
right.
It's going to be kind of a bumpy road back to respectability, but I give them a lot of credit. And they've got a pretty good contingent of parents here watching the game and rooting their kids on, so good for them. And kind of the same situation the Blues were in last year on the varsity team, where we only managed to win a couple of games all year. But
when you lose 14 seniors in a single year,
yes,
it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
And they had even worse. They were shut down, and they're basically not starting over from scratch, but starting over from the bottom. So it's good to see that, you got parents out here pumping up their kids, and their team is obviously trying hard. And in a couple of years, they'll be quite competitive, I think, with some of these guys.
Well, the Blues lead this game 3-0, and they have a 5-on-3 advantage for 40 seconds to get the second period started. So they could run away and hide if they are efficient on this two-man advantage.
Yep.
All right. Puck is picked up back in his own zone by Austin Hutton. Hutton comes out of his own zone, drops the pass back. And now it's sent ahead. Now that's that tipped off his. No, it didn't tip off. He didn't erase. He washed it out, and then he changed his mind. I think he thought that puck might have hit a stick, but then realized that it hadn't, so it is an icing.
I think the wash was potentially for the offside call.
Okay.
And then the hand was, he iced it. Yeah. How do I move? How do I do both of those at the same time?
That's why it's good. That's why you need two of us up here to see the thing. Oh, here's a shot right in front and steer it. Makes the save. The puck is loose, but it's kicked out of there.
Out of his crease.
Nicely.
Come on, guys.
And
there we go.
Very dangerous play right off the faceoff, and Steer had to make an outstanding save to keep this game at 3-0. Now they finally get into the zone, try and set up their offensive set with just a few seconds left. Here's a man in front. Puck is whizzed all the way out of the zone. James couldn't quite hold it in. They've killed off the first penalty, and now it's 5-on-4 for the Blues as they come into the zone onside. This is Hutton. Hutton walks the line. Now he gets it to James. James dumps it over on the boards. Back to James. Back to Hutton. Here's a puck deflected by the defense, but it goes wide. Blues looking to get that important fourth goal. Here's a drop pass for Hutton. Takes it into the near corner. Now back to Johnson. Johnson lets one go. And we got a man, Liam Quinn, right in front of him down on the ice. And the goaltender saw over Quinn and made an easy glove save. He had that one all the way. And now we have 40 seconds left on the second of the two Flyer penalties. Now we got Beckwith, Cutcomp, Wofford. Number 21 is Nienhaus, and not sure who that Quinn over there on the.
Chuck.
Oh, that's Chuck Eaton. Okay. This is Beckwith going to take the draw.
Oh, we had an escaped man. One of the so they had three men in the box because it was a 2 and a 10 for one of those two penalties, and so a guy came out early who was supposed to still be in for the 40 seconds.
Okay. Now the puck along the near boards, stolen there. Cutcomp gets it to Eaton. Eaton loses it off his stick, and it looks like they're going to get an opportunity to clear it, and they do. And Nienhaus picks it up at his own blue line. Time for one more rush if they hurry. Now this is Wofford. Over the blue line to center ice. Got a good head of steam up in onside. Cuts to the middle. He gonna shot. Good save by Garish. And the puck is cleared all the way down. And that won't be icing because there's still 6 seconds left on the penalty. But it will end before the Blues can get anything else going. Here's a pass along the near boards to Wofford. Wofford over the blue line. Dangles, beats one man. His shot flutters to the goaltender who knocks it down. And now trying to get it out of the zone, and they're successful in doing it temporarily. And except J.R. Wofford takes it back, comes over the line, makes another rush. That is Cutcomp over there trying to fight for the puck. Good effort by the defenseman, holding his ground.
Good effort by both of them not to crush a zebra.
And the puck comes out and hit a teammate right in the back of the head. Good thing for that helmet.
Yeah, for sure.
Now the puck is picked up by, that's McEnroe. McEnroy. All right. Doherty almost lost it, but got ahead out of the zone into the offensive zone where it's going to be picked up by number 15. That's Mason Hefner. Now the puck is loose at the near point. Here's a long shot by Doherty. His long shot is wide of the net, picked up by Giesick, sends it along to the near boards. And here's a pass ahead intended for 13. That's Udish. And the puck is back in the zone. Now it's cleared out. And DeYoung is going to go back to pick it up. He's got a man closing on him, but he gets the puck out of the zone. And it's sent back in by Wetzel. And now DeYoung carries out of his own zone. They caught him in a change, so we got a good, clean entry into the zone. Quinn gets it, looks to bring it to the middle. Here's going to be a shot by Connor Giesick. Got through to the goaltender, but he made the save. Now Giesick again. Along the boards, he's put into the boards hard by number 42. That's Wetzel, big boy. And the puck is sent all the way down, and that's going to be an icing as Hutton goes down to pick it up behind his own net, and that'll be brought back all the way back into the defense or the defensive zone of the Fremont Flyers.
Yep. Looks like the Blues have been working on face-off plays. They've been calling a lot of, making a lot of motions for, look like set plays on face-offs. Must be a point of focus in the practices recently.
Fear the mullet, back to Hutton.
That's right.
Into the corner. McEnroy loses it. There's a shot out in front. Here's Johnson. Shot, save.
Man.
I think Johnson's still looking for his first goal of the year, and I thought he was going to get it right there.
Man, he deserves one. That's for darn sure.
Absolutely.
He's working hard.
All right, that puck is off the stick of Johnson. Now here comes the Blues getting it back in their own zone. That's Eaton in his own zone. Circles. Now he sends one along the boards. It's tipped in nicely by Conrad, so the play is on sides. Sent along to the far boards, intercepted. Got a man in front, and Conrad just failed to get a stick on it there.
Yeah.
This is Hutton. Sends it into the corner.
Nice job by Jace there. Put his man down.
Now here's Hutton's going to get another shot. It's loose in front.
Nope.
And
we're going to get a slash.
Yeah,
penalty.
now we got.
Easy boys.
That's
Easy
Quinn
boys.
and one of the players from the Flyers involved in a little pushing and shoving. And looks like they're both going to go. No.
Oh, yeah. Liam tried to escape to the bench.
Yeah.
No, boy.
Remains to be seen whether he got away with it or not.
No. They're calling him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be 5-on-5.
Matching minors for roughing in front of the net. Liam Quinn and one of the players for the Flyers.
And roughing. But what was the slash? The initial call was a slash.
I'm dazzled.
So we got 3 Flyers in the box. One of them still with a 2 and 10. So we got 1 in the box. They got 3 in the box. It should be a BSN power play. And The Flyers have 4 out, and your Blues have 5.
Yep. Beckwith surveying his defense. Now they're still talking over the scores table, and that's why the delay.
I was worried that it was going to be a slash, and then Liam Quinn was going to pick up a rough, and they were going to call it coincidental, which you hate to see that. But it turns out that the slash was different, and there were coincidental roughs. So, unless they take them all off the board. Yep, nope, there we go. We were right.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Wicks wants to have a little more conversation, a little less action.
Wicks gives the okay, and now we're ready to resume play with Beckwith getting ready to take the draw. Over to the near boards on the half wall, and it's cleared all the way out. Watch out, that's McEnroy. No, that's 13, I'm sorry.
Oh, McElroy's in the box.
Ah, okay. Blues approach the blue line. Now back to Eaton. Eaton gets it into the corner. Here's a man in the high slot. That's Beckwith. Beckwith now sends it back on the near point to Nienhaus. He sends a long shot, deflected, and a nice save by Garish. He had to move twice on that because the original shot was deflected. And tough play for a goaltender. Now here's Beckwith once again to the high slot. Back to Beckwith at the circle. He sends one right on goal, and it is deflected
all the way
into the
netting. Up and over the netting.
Over the netting.
That one made it all the way back by the Zamboni door. What are we doing here? Oh, Greg, it's 11-11. Make a wish. Sorry.
That didn't come true.
No. Was it for me to disappear from the broadcast?
No, just for you to be replaced by Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh! Michelle Pfeiffer. Come on, man. You got an update from Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, never.
No? Wow. Okay. Learning things about my co-host. Let's go, Michelle Pfeiffer. All right. Not to be confused with Mackay Pfeiffer.
No,
very different people.
Very different, yeah.
I have no idea what all that conversation was about, but not ours, theirs.
Oh. Along the back behind the net, this is Conrad. Conrad sends it off to the far wall, back to the point. There's a man coming in front, shot, missed the net. Cutcomp gets it back to Hutton. Cutcomp again battles, that's Doherty, rather, number 3. Bringing it out in front, trying to go for the backhand, and couldn't quite get to his teammate who was open on the far side of the crease. And the Blues continue with their 5-on-4 power play. Here's a giveaway, and it goes to Murata. And he sends it deep, and that's going to take some more time off. Blues will have time for maybe one more good rush. Here they come. It's a pass over on the side to Conrad. Conrad in the corner. There's a pass right out in front to James. James shot. Missed the net. Up into the corner. Oh, I thought that was...
It hit the netting. It did.
But
it hit the netting for sure.
Oh, here's a man coming out. Big number 42, Wetzel, sends it all the way down, and that's going to do it on this Blues power play as it's picked up behind the net now by Austin Hutton. Hutton comes out of the zone, crosses the red line, and sends it in deep, and the Blues go for a 5-man change. Here's the puck coming along on the near half boards. McEnroy gets around one, tries to get around the second, but loses the puck. He does have some skills, there's no question. Now here is a nice move by Cutcomp to stay on side. Here's a centering pass in front. Deflected back behind the net. Puck now at center ice. Sent in deep. Picked up and sent out of the zone. And that went into the Blues bench.
Heads up, everybody. Coincidental minors are over.
And we look like we are back at full and equal strength for both teams now. We still have one player in the penalty box, but he's serving a misconduct.
Right.
So with 9:17 to play in period 2, we are in period 2 despite what the scoreboard says.
Oh, hey, the scoreboard says 1.
World's longest period. Here we go. Here's Quinn taking the draw. Tries to get it to Wofford. Now behind the net, controlled by, now intercepted. Back in front. Tries to get it to Isaiah Conrad. His shot is deflected to the corner. Now back to the point. And they're able to get it out of the zone and back in. And out again. Nice move by Gannon. Now they have to wait, and couldn't quite wait long enough for Gannon to exit the zone.
Almost.
Before somebody went, I think that was Conrad, went back in with it. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Fremont blue line. 8:48 to play, 3-0 in favor of your Blues.
I was admiring one of the twigs of one of these Fremont players. They have the Bauer slotted hockey stick.
What do those cost?
$330.
Wow.
Yikes. I'm not getting that from my kid. He ain't got that kind of skill. I'll tell you what. Sorry, buddy.
Here is DeYoung chasing it down. Now he gets it to, that's J.R. Wofford. Bumps into his own man and turns the puck over in the zone. Here's a shot. Steerett has to make one save. Now the puck is along the near half boards and gets out of there. You got several players chasing for it. Wofford gets his stick on it first, but he's surrounded by a couple of Flyers as they try and bring it out of the zone, but it's kept in by Conrad. Sends it in off the boards to Wofford. Wofford puts it behind the net to Quinn. Quinn tries to get it out to the point, but his pass is deflected and picked up by the Flyers. Now here's the pass going all the way in. There's number 20. Oh, man. And we're going to have, we've definitely got a stoppage of play as number 20, Murata, went headfirst into the goaltender, Riley Steerett. And as a result, we're going to have a penalty on number, who was that, 24?
It was DeYoung.
Or 21.
Oh, no, it's Johnny. I'm sorry.
John Niehaus is going to go. He was the defender back trying to slow down the rush.
They're calling it a hook.
Okay.
It's fine.
That was Murata again, wasn't it, number 20?
Yes.
And he does have some really good speed.
Got wheels. He likes to leak out, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say though. He likes to leak out and try and get behind the play or behind the defenders. That's exactly what we saw in the JV game.
The Blues will be asked to kill a penalty. This is Colby Butts going to take the draw for the Flyers. Back to McEnroy. Here's a long shot. Big save by Steerett. Now they battle in the corner. Goes around to the far side where Eaton's going to get to it first. And he gets it up to his line mate, and he's able to clear the zone all the way down. Successfully icing the puck, and number 12, McEnroy, is going to go back and pick it up. Here's a long attempt at a pass. Goes right on goal. Steerett has to make an easy save, and now it's cleared all the way out and picked up again by McEnroy. McEnroy down the right wing boards. Does a nice move around Eaton, but Eaton stays with him and regains control of the puck, and he puts one back to the point. Now behind the net to Hutton. Hutton in the corner, and that puck gets out, and that's going to come all the way back down to the blue line where number 18, Newell, picks it up. Here's a steal by Giesick. Giesick doing a great job on a penalty kill. Take time off the clock. Now here comes Freeport. Gets around one man, puts it right on goal. Here's a man coming in for the rebounds. Doesn't get through. Blues trying to get it out of there. That was another one of those. Mask saves for Steerett.
Yeah.
Went right off the front of his mask.
In the face.
And then the rebound was cleared out of there by the defense before any harm could come. We got 25 seconds left on the power play for the Flyers as they come back. That's Hurd puts his man in. Here's a man in front, gets a shot, and a puck is cleared out of there by the defense. Is it going to get out? Yes, it does. Back to center ice. That's number 15, Hefner. Sends it over to his defensive partner over there, and Gannon gets it and gets it out of the zone.
And that'll do it. Another penalty.
A little less than 6 minutes to play in the second period. We're still 3-0 in favor of the Blues. Here's Johnson. Johnson over to his winger. A shot. Nice save by Garish. Got the blocker up and deflected it into the netting. So we'll have a face-off to the left of goaltender Zane Garish, who's been pretty good.
Yeah,
Especially as we now know, both of these goaltenders for this team are freshmen.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Quinn going to take the draw. Battle for it in the circle. Now it comes free, and we got 2-on-1 shot. Save
Oh,
goal!
Dylan Cutcomb.
Cutcomb makes it 4-0. And if you'll watch on the replay here, you'll see that off the draw, 2 Blues players wind up behind the defense just a few feet from the goaltender. I'm not sure who the kid on the right side was, but he got it over to Dylan Cutcomb.
Yeah.
And he made no mistake. He put it in over the shoulder of Garish.
For sure. That'll be, we'll see who gets that primary assist. But that was a very unselfish play. Instead of blasting right into the chest of the tendy, he slid it over to Cutcomb, and Dylan made no mistake. Nice play.
All right, so that makes it 4-0. Here's Cutcomb going to look for another one right off the faceoff. Here's a shot in front. It's a weak one.
Varsity Blues goal, scored by number 5, Dylan
Here, Cutcomb puts one out in front, but is picked off by the defense.
By number 7, Jackie James.
Jack James picks up the assist.
Liam Quinn.
And Liam Quinn. Liam Quinn took the draw
Yep.
and put it right into the area just above the goal crease, and there was nobody there but 2 Blues, and one passed it to the other, and Cutcomb was the one on the receiving end of the second pass, and he put it in.
Yeah, like I said, really good pass, really
Now,
unselfish play
Here's
by
James.
Jack.
James comes across the line. Now Cutcomb goes with him.
Oh,
and
no.
What do we got? We got a call behind the play,
No.
and it looks like Nienhaus is going to go. And
Coincidentals.
number 3,
Coincidentals.
Colby Butts. But what that did,
It negated a really great rush. Oh,
a good
man.
2-on-1 rush for the Blues was negated because a couple of players behind the play got involved.
Arg.
So the teams will play now the next 2 minutes, 5-on-5, with each man having 1 man in the penalty box, but they don't play shorthanded. Puck is dropped, and well, it looked like a
JR can't get his guy's still holding it.
6 left in the second period. On the Flyers, number 3.
Wofford's mouth is still open, wondering how that could not have been a
Holding call?
holding call. But
Holding the stick, yeah.
all right, here's Johnson moving in along the right boards, takes it behind the net. Good hit back there. Apparently not a good hit. They're going to get a penalty for it. There's a shot right in front. Cutcomb unable to get a stick on it, and now the Blues lose control. And we get an interference call, and quite frankly, I don't agree with that call.
Yeah.
It goes for our team, but I don't think that was a good call.
Yeah, I would have let him play there. I would have. And I don't wear the stripes.
So the Blues now will have a 5-on-4 advantage. We've got Quinn, Hutton, Conrad. I believe that's Johnson, and I'm not sure who the right is that Nienhaus or Hurd? I can't tell.
No, Nienhaus is still in the box,
Oh,
so it's going to be Jack and Hutton.
Oh, okay.
Jack James and
7.
Hutton at the points.
Okay.
And then Conrad taking the draw, Liam on one side, and Jace Johnson on the other.
Yeah.
And I know because there was a lot of power play time last weekend, and this was the number 1 power play unit.
And I made the point last week to my family. I was watching the game. I said, our power play looks really good. We just can't get it behind that kid for Mason City.
Correct.
All right, here's the power play for the Blues. Now here's James sends one. It's deflected.
Oh, yeah.
They score.
Fear the
William
moment.
Quinn. That's going to be Quinn. That's going to be Quinn from 7 and 8.
Yep.
A power play goal makes the score 5-0 now.
Yep.
And you feel sorry for the goaltender Garish because he's done a pretty good job, but done a lot of penalty killing his team's had to do, and they haven't been particularly adept at it.
Yeah. There's another nice play by Jack.
I think that's going to be 19 from 7 and 8 when all is said and done.
It's 2 primary apples in a row for him. It's nice.
Yep. Quinn takes the draw, comes back to. That was Hurd. Now here's Isaiah Conrad. Takes a shot right on goal. Now here. Now, whoa. We got a lot of pushing and shoving there behind the net. The goaltender was very upset about the fact that Conrad went to the crease, but I didn't see anything in terms of a slash or anything by Conrad. So,
I love. You got a little snow shower, perhaps. Although,
well,
I mean, I'd rather get a snow shower than get run. I think they dap each other up a little bit at the end there. That's fine.
Well, I don't. It's rare that when there's that much pushing and shoving, they don't call something. But we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do here.
Yep. They're talking about it. Conrad with the secondary assist. James with the primary assist on that last goal by Liam Quinn. That's a lot of conversation. Oh, for Zebra Dazzle. For Zebra Dazzle.
Are there any Blues in that conversation? I don't think so.
There was Isaiah Conrad.
Oh yeah,
he's still there.
Yeah,
he's still there. He's not tall. It's okay. It's fine. He was advocating for his team.
No penalties. It appears that no penalties are going to be called on this scrum. So we've got 4:02 to play in the second period. And now two recent goals have pushed the score to 5-0.
All right. Yeah, interesting. You know, that was scrappier than most of our scrums. And we've seen coincidental roughings on many of them, or some of them, but not on that one.
Puck is cleared out to center ice where it's picked up by DeYoung. Sends it over to Cutcomp. He loses control, and it goes all the way down.
Wave that off.
Of course, there's no icing on that play because the Flyers are shorthanded. There's a check against the boards. I'd be careful if I were the Blues because I would think these officials are just looking for a reason to call one against us. Now here's the puck loose along the boards. It's kicked out of there. And we've got a 1-on-2. Now a man gets around the defense. That's DeYoung. Shot. Great save by Sterrett. Rebound is free in front. And he covers up. Great save by Sterrett.
Save. Nice job. All right. So
I think that whoever that forward was for the Flyers had a really good burst of speed there and got a step on DeYoung, who I thought was right with him, and he went right to the net and got a good shot. But that's the best save of the night probably for Riley Sterrett.
Two really tough ones, and then a third one where he just kind of plopped the trapper.
Here's a shot back, another great save. Now that puck is knocked out of the zone. Little pushback here from the Flyers, but now Cutcomp takes control, sends it over to Eaton. Now he's going to take it back deeper in his own zone, puts it behind the net. Number 37 doing a good force-checking job. That's Charles Casey. Now into the zone, that is Doherty. He's 1-on-5. Gets it back to Eaton, who's just entered the zone. He's going to throw a backhand into the corner, trying to get it to Jack James. There's a shot in front! And a nice save by Garish. That was number 3, Doherty, who looked to have a great opportunity. Tried to stuff it between the pads of Zane Garish, but Garish said no.
He's another one that's been working really, really hard and hasn't found quite the results that I think he's looking for, but came to Doherty playing hard the past few weekends.
All right, we've got 2:42 left in the second period, 5-0. Here's a puck behind the net. Stolen in there by Doherty. Now they battle for it. Now we've got a break for number 42, Wetzel.
Hutton's getting back.
And gets it to number 33 here's in front. And a good deflection by Eaton to get it out of harm's way from in front of his crease. Now here's a long shot from the far point. Comes around to the near side. This is Wetzel again. Boy, he's a big boy.
Mm-hmm. Giesing wasn't afraid. He went in after it.
And that is Hutton getting it out of the zone. And now we've got the puck's going to come all the way down, and they're going to have to play that because the the Blues were closing in on that long breakout pass. Now here's a puck is knocked down just inside the line, and they're going to rule that was a high stick, maybe?
Yeah,
or?
played by a high stick
Yep.
and then touched again by Liam after he played it. So just a whistle. Will come down into the defensive zone, though, I think. Yep.
Ugh. Now the puck goes to, that's Nienhaus. Now number 15, Hefner plays it in. And it goes around right to the net where Steeritt plays it.
Coming outside the zone for the draw. Okay. Because, I mean, it was thrown to Steeritt from outside the zone, so that makes sense.
McEnroy's going to take the draw. He's had a couple of chances today, and he's clearly a very good player, but he hasn't hurt us that badly yet, as the Blues lead at 5-0. Apparently, he is a sophomore. We're going to see a lot of him the next couple of years. All right, here's the Blues into the zone. Condon.
Yeah! Pat Gannon.
From a tough angle.
From the point, throws it at the net, and there we go.
I really wasn't expecting a goal there, so I wasn't paying much attention to who passed it to him. I don't know if there'll be any assists on that or not.
You're right. I'd imagine there are, but I don't know who got the apples on that one. But we'll listen. Jen will tell us. But Pat Gannon with a nice shot from the point. I don't know if there was traffic or what. Couldn't tell from here.
The Blues have put up 3 spots in both the first and second period, and we still have 1:23 to play in the second. And the score is 6-0. I think the referee just went over to the Blues bench and said, "Who passed that to him?" And 11 guys put up their hands. So
the JV kids in the stands put up their hands. Come on.
Varsity Blues goal scored by number 60, Patrick Gannon.
Woo.
Assisted by number 35, Jace Johnson. Gannon from Johnson.
Jace Johnson
Okay.
with the only assist.
Jace Johnson gets the assist on Gannon's goal. It's 6-0. We've got just a tick over a minute to play in the period.
Minute remaining in the second period.
Thank you, Jana. Now here comes a 2-on-1, 1-on-1. There's a shot, a headhunter shot that goes over the net. Steeritt ducked that one. He saw that there was no reason to get in the way of that. Now the puck goes all the way down. It's going to be played back there by number 24, Throner. Now this is Jeremiah behind the net. Tries to get it in front to Beckwith. Now back to the point. Now there's a man going to get hit from behind. Legal check, though, because he just didn't see him coming. Right. Now this is Eaton. Eaton battles through one, gets around his own man. Now he's going to fire one at the net.
Woo!
Trying to pick a top corner.
Top corner, yeah.
Now that one is tipped by the point man, so there's not going to be any icing, even though it goes all the way down. And with 10 seconds left in the second period.
Ooh, funny bounce off of board.
This is J.R. Wofford. I wonder if he knows how much time he's got. Here he comes. He's going to let one go. It's deflected. Goalie made the save. It deflected up in the air and then fell right down in front of him. So that will do it.
There's that stick.
So that will do it for the second period. What the shots?
Game total of 19. I'll have to.
Yeah,
I'll go over.
I think we had 9 for a total of 19. I didn't get theirs.
Yep.
But at the end of the second period, the Blues have opened up the lead now to 6-0. And we're going to take a break while they resurface the ice. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Once again, the score after 2 periods: Blues 6, Flyers nothing. This is Quad City Blues hockey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to River's Edge. We're getting ready for the third period. The Blues have a commanding lead of 6-0, and by the rules of the Midwest Hockey League, when a team gets ahead by 6 or more goals, they will go with a running clock and will only stop for goals and administration of penalties. They won't stop it for icings or offsides or anything. So as long as the Blues maintain that, it should be a speedy third period, and I think Rich and I are all in favor of that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Shot totals, because I was distracted at the very end of the period. Shot totals, 14 shots on goal for the Blues in the second period for a game total of 35. For Fremont, 9 and a game total of 18.
Okay, 35-18, and that's at least representative of the way the action has gone.
Correct.
If not more so heavily for the Blues. All right, the puck is dropped. Dumped back into the zone and put in again by Hutton. And number 15, Hefner, goes back to pick it up. He's checked in the corner. The puck is stolen. Now here's a man coming. Hutton looking for that hat trick. There's no question about that.
He wants it.
As he steamed down that right wing boards, hoping to get a shot at it. Now here's the puck going to go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Flyers.
And the clock is running.
And the clock is running. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, an unusual and a different starting time for tomorrow's game or games. The JV will play at 11:30 and the varsity immediately after, or approximately 1:30, and that will allow these kids from Nebraska to get home at not a totally unreasonable hour. They should be able to get home by around 10 o'clock or so if they stop for dinner. So Hutton picks it up. Now he gets it to Wofford. Wofford dangles at the blue line, and now,
blue was off.
Yeah, he dangled once too often there, and he caught his winger in the zone.
That puck was dusty. He had to dust it off.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, comes right back at him.
Well, I'll tell you, I just saw an overhand punch thrown by Giesick, so he's going to be done. I'm guessing.
Who else saw it is the question.
I don't know. I do not know. And I don't know who that player. Can you tell what number it is?
I don't know, but he's not happy.
Oh, no, he's not. That's number
18?
18. That's Jacob.
Oh, he wants him. He still wants him.
Yeah, he needs to be ejected. Giesick is gone. And the clock continues to run. I'm guessing Giesick quite likely will be gone for tomorrow. And they have finally stopped the clock. It ran for about a minute or more since the altercation occurred. Now it's stopped. And number 18, Jacob Newell, I believe it was, if I had the number correct.
I believe
he was really upset at what happened, and it took a couple of officials to keep him from going after the entire Quad Cities bench, which probably wouldn't have ended up too well for him. But
no, probably not.
I just happened to look out of the corner of my eye and saw an overhand right cross.
I missed it.
But I did not see what precipitated it, which is always the case. You always catch the retaliation. Boy.
I don't know. They're getting a group photo from over there in the corner. Something's going on. Somebody's taking pictures. I don't know.
What were all those players doing surrounding the official like that?
No, they were taking. Somebody's taking pictures over in the corner from their squad.
Oh, okay.
And one of the zebras jumped in. What is happening?
I have no idea.
Nope. 5-minute major up on the board.
Well, that if they saw what I saw, then that's probably the right call.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they saw what, if anything, precipitated, because I can't say that I did.
I imagine
was-
it wasn't an unprovoked right hand, and yet I didn't see what it would have been, so I don't really want to speculate on that.
It just really surprised me to see that, because we can only look at a certain portion of the ice, and if something's going off on the corner out of our view, but we've got 5 minutes up on the board against the Blues. That's Giesecke's penalty for a major penalty. And
I would think they still got to put somebody in the box to serve it, too. Somebody's going to have to get in there. So much for a running clock. I thought this was going to be a quick period.
Yeah. Did you see what happened on that?
Just crank him in the back of
All right, 14:39 to play in the game. Blues comfortably ahead 6-0, but they're going to have to kill off a 5-minute major here.
Still talking it over.
And should the Flyers score,
Yeah, it just keeps going.
should the Flyers score, the Blues will still be shorthanded for the full 5 minutes.
Correct. It'll just seriously. We all want to go.
We're starting to have some concerns up here in the TV booth that the third period is going to run into the starting time tomorrow if we don't get this thing going.
A little bit. Okay. Now we got 5 on. Now they're going to.
Now we've got 4 on.
4.
As Jace Johnson skates to the bench.
I still thought for a 5-minute and a game misconduct, you still had to have somebody sit in there and serve it. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before.
Because if they score, nobody's going to come out anyway.
Well, no, but I thought you still had to just put a man in there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
Usually when you see usually in the NHL, 5-minute penalties are just for fighting, and there's 2 combatants, so it's a wash.
They both go, but
all right.
Right. Okay.
All right, now we're ready to go.
Oh, boy.
And this is Nienhuis going to put it off the boards and get it out of the zone.
5-minute major and a 10-minute game misconduct for fighting. Penalty was assessed with 14:39 remaining.
All right, behind the net now as we hear the official announcement from Jana over in the booth. It's 5 and
for fighting in a game.
And that will entail a suspension of 1 game tomorrow, I am quite certain.
Yeah, I would think so.
And now this is Nienhuis ragging the puck, taking time off that penalty. Nice job.
And down it goes.
And when all is said and done, he gets rid of it and sends it all the way down. And this is Trenton Schmutz behind the net, picking it up. He has to get away from
the mullets.
Liam Quinn, who steals it from him temporarily, but now here they come out of the zone. This will be the best opportunity for the Flyers. It looked like an offside. Now the puck is stolen by
Isaiah.
Conrad.
Yep.
Conrad's going to come back 1-on-3, and he's bumped off the play, and the puck goes behind the net.
And up and out of play, which is not going to help them when you've got a running clock.
I'm afraid this is one of those nights where I'm going to get home and my wife's going to say, all right, where were you? And I'm going to say at the hockey game, and she's going to say, no, really, where were you? James going to take the draw, sends it back to Hutton. Hutton's shot is knocked down by number 3, Butts, right just a few feet from where he shot it.
Ouch.
That takes some guts to stand in for one of those hard slap shots from Austin Hutton.
Correct.
Now the puck is at center ice. And
there it goes.
Fremont continually frustrated here as they attempt to get their power play going. The Blues have already killed off 2 minutes of the 5-minute major. And here they come now. Center ice, overskates it. Boy, you skate with your head down looking for the puck that way. Oh, now number 3, Butts, once again, is
he's unhappy,
showing some temper. And Hutton's going to get to it first.
Yep.
Now McEnroy pressing the issue down here. He takes Eaton into the boards along the near side.
And down it
and
goes.
It's cleared all the way down. And the Blues have killed half of the major penalty. Schmutz is back behind the net. Now he's going to get it up to his line mate. The pass overshoots him. Conrad.
James.
That's
It's
Jack James.
Oh, hey.
Fans on the first attempt to get it into the zone. Now here they come again. Oh, that could have been a hook on James.
Followed by a slash.
Yeah.
His mom's not happy. It's okay. Oh, boy. This is going to get ugly in a hurry.
If not today, then tomorrow.
Right.
All right, here's Eaton. Survives one check now. He tries to bring it in. He's taken down.
Yep.
And we got a penalty. That's an easy call for a trip as he brought it in over the line. He looked like he was going to get around the defenseman, and suddenly he was down. He was pulled down in the circle.
Let's play a little 4-on-4.
And the clock is temporarily stopped while they administer the penalties, and as soon as they get them up on the board, they will restart it, and they do.
Oh, but one of them's on the wrong side.
Yep.
It's going to make it look funny for BSN. No.
Yeah.
It's on the wrong side underneath.
Yep. Stop the clock.
Hey, remember,
It's late for everybody.
we are all we're all volunteers here. Everybody's doing their best.
Now,
All
of course, I don't know what the storm schedule is this week, but with a 1:30 varsity game tomorrow, this would be the game that Goose could come and see for sure. And now he's going to be able to see the game. He's just not going to be able to see his son.
I didn't think about that. Oh, boy. We're still talking over there.
And the volunteers will have a mandatory 8 a.m. clock operation seminar tomorrow.
I'll tell you what.
I know what you mean.
I love running music. I will run score sheets, although this is in point streak, so whatever. But 100%, I don't like running the clock. When it was the old clock, and it was kind of, I don't know. Even this moron could do that. I used to be able to run clock, score sheet, and music all at the same time. But that was house league where it doesn't matter very much, and it was the old clock. So I'm not going to bag on clock operators, but oof.
Yeah, it's a thankless job.
Yes.
That's for sure.
That is for sure. We're not going to call anybody by name. That's for sure. All right. And run that clock. Let's go.
Now the puck in the corner. Pass into the slot is picked off by the defense and sent all the way down. That's going to be on goal. And Steer plays it to the side to DeYoung.
Ooh.
And the Blues come out of the zone. There's a pass in front, trying to find James. James gets down. Hold on. And he's taken down in the slot, unable to get the shot on. And now we're playing 4-on-4 for another minute or so, and then the Blues will have a short advantage. Now Johnson over the line. Here's a shot. Good save by Garish. And the puck is sent down all the way.
Oh, no, they're going to wave that one.
No,
they didn't.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I thought Huddy slow played that one even a little too much, but.
You know what I'm surprised when I think back at that situation with Giesik was the way that player for, I think it was Newell, carried on and was trying to get at the bench and everything. I'm a little surprised he didn't get nailed for
misconduct.
Not for misconduct, but for at least for an unsportsmanlike or something.
Right.
Because he was forcing the officials to pretty much manhandle him to keep him from going over there. Now this is McEnroy. Here he's going to get a shot. A headhunter goes over the net. And that ricochets off the board, and that's going to go all the way down. And the first one to it, well, there's Quinn for the Blues. And now the Blues have a very brief penalty power play. Chipped into the zone by Beckwith. Quinn's chasing after it. And now the penalty is over. Now we're back to 5-on-5. And the clock continues to run with 9:15. Here's a shot right in front. They score! Conrad. The puck came to Isaiah Conrad 10 feet in front of the net, and without even looking, he just whirled and got his stick on the puck and sent it past goaltender Zane Garish.
Yeah, real nice pass by Liam Quinn from the far side, just this side of the corner. Threw it out in front.
And that's just good presence, ice presence on the part of Conrad to know where he was and to what kind of an angle he had to take on that kind of a blind turnaround shot, and it cleanly beat the goalie. So we pushed that score now to 7-0. And we're back in play here as Hurd.
By number 97, Isaiah Conrad. Assisted by number 19, Liam Quinn. Conrad from Quinn with 9 on
Good call, partner. That was Quinn that got the assist on the goal by Conrad. So 7-0. Now it's picked up at the blue line. Whoop. And that's number 42, Wetzel. It falls. Here's a shot by Quinn. Ooh. Just missed the far post. And Eaton is going to go back and get it as that puck ricochets all the way back down into the Quad City zone. Now he's going to send it for his partner. That's
Pat Hurd.
That's Pat Hurd. Sends it to Isaiah, but he can't handle it. And now it's finally dumped in, and Pat Hurd's going to pick it up behind his net. He's got number 20. That's Murata chasing after him. Murata's the only player for the Fremont team that's put the puck in the net tonight. He did it twice in the first game.
Yeah, breakaways.
There are only 2 goals in a 5-2 loss. And now here's another icing against the Flyers. But at this point, we don't care because the clock doesn't stop.
Go, clock, go. Was that a zebra collision? That would have been interesting.
Be a dazzle frazzle, or what would you call that?
You know what? I don't have a term for that when it's dazzle on or zebra on zebra crime, but it's okay. I'll come up
Jack
with something.
James
I'm sure.
Pokes the puck into the corner. It's sent over to the other side, and it's stopped there by Nienhaus. Nienhaus going to get it back in front, and here's a shot in front. They score! Wofford. Man, if you could give 4 assists on that play, you
no
could do
joke.
it.
Yeah.
Because I think 4 different Blues touched the puck before Wofford
Jace Johnson has got to be the primary, and I think Jack James is going to be the secondary if they give 2. We'll see.
And this is that part of the game where you just feel bad for this kid in the net because he's doing his best, but the dam has broken here, and now the puck comes free, goes to Johnson. Johnson gets around 1. Now he's got a couple men in front, trying to get it to James. Goes all the way through to the other side.
J.R. Walford, assisted by number 7, Jack James, and number 35, Jace Johnson.
Here's a man going to the front. Good check by Nienhaus.
Now 2 left in the third.
Now here's a long shot. It's off the net, but blocks it to the side. And now the puck has gotten out of the zone. That's going to go down deep enough for an icing? Yeah.
All right. I flip-flopped my apples there. So it was J.R. Wofford with the goal, Jack James primary assist, Jace Johnson with the secondary assist. All the points are the same.
They all count the same, don't they?
They don't ask. Yeah. How?
I think the Blues had scored something like 16 goals in 10 games. They now have put 8 into the back of the net tonight in 1 game. So tough situation for these kids from Nebraska, from Fremont, but they'll be better for it as time goes by.
Oh, for sure.
Now here's a man trying to get a shot in front. Great block. Woo. That was
Pat Gannon.
Pat Gannon made the block and saved his goaltender a potential problem there. And now the puck is tipped at center ice by Cutcomp, goes all the way back, and now Flyers come back out of their own zone. It's picked up, though. Oh, that's picked up, and Hutton has his glove knocked off, has slashed off his hand by McEnroy.
No
and he's not very happy about it at all.
No.
Here's Gannon again. He tries to go for the backhand pass, but he's knocked off his skates before he can get it done. All right, here's a long shot. Picked up by Quinn in the corner. Gets it to, I believe that's Cutcomp. Yep. Back to Quinn. He's taken down. They battle for it on the corner. Comes back to Hurd. Hurd sends a long shot right on goal. Beckwith is knocked off his skates by the goaltender as he got too close to him there. And now here comes Eaton, puts his man into the boards and steals the puck. He comes back the other way. Eaton tries to get it to the middle, but pass is knocked down, and Flyers take control as they come out the near side boards. Here's Wofford. Just scored recently. Now he wiggles past one. He got another. Oh, just before he was getting ready to let that shot go, it was knocked off his stick. Now he backhands it deep into the zone. 3:45 to play. Here's a shot, attempted shot in front. It dribbles through behind the net now. Wofford tries to go for it. He's held. Not very happy looking JR as he was clearly held there behind the net.
Oof.
And he.
Yeah, it's going to be a
There's a retaliatory penalty against Wofford. You're going to hold me, I'm going to hit you.
Yep.
So the clock continues to run while they assess the penalty, but that'll be J.R. Wofford for 2 minutes for probably a roughing.
Roughing. Oh, elbow.
Elbow.
Interesting. I didn't see the elbow, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't there. I didn't have the best angle on that.
Clock is stopped now while they are putting the 2
up.
minutes up on the board, and the penalty results in a face-off down in the Quad City zone. Riley Sterrett hasn't had a real busy night, but when he's been called upon, he has been outstanding, as he has been all year.
Yeah, he's had a couple A-plus saves there that I can think of right off the top of my head.
Now here comes James trying to beat. He's got 3 men to beat. He gets around 1, 2. He's taken down.
No
penalty on that play, and rightfully so. That was just
Correct.
a good check. All right, the puck's going to come right on goal. So Sterrett puts it to the corner to DeYoung. DeYoung sends it back to center ice, and now here's Hefner, number 15, going to fire it in. Around to the far boards. Back to the right point. Here's a long shot. Misses everything. Comes through to the near side half boards. And it's cleared out of there. Here's a nice reception of a pass to Cutcomp. He's 1-on-4. Gets past 1, but he's going to have a hard time getting past those other 3. But he does maintain control of the puck and finally gives it up.
Penalty.
Now there's less than a minute on the penalty and 2 minutes exactly to go in the game. Here's a pass missed by the Flyers. It comes to Hutton. I'm sure Hutton's thinking, I'd still like to get another shot at that hat trick. Here's a long shot. And that's an icing.
No. Offside.
Oh,
What?
I'm not sure what he's calling.
Did he call? Bro, did you call that an icing?
That's a frazzle dazzle.
He's a frazzled.
Frazzle dazzle, yes.
So, yeah, I think he accidentally called an icing because they're calling the draw inside the zone. He's like, yep, incidental whistle. That's an interesting way to take time off a penalty.
Yes. Jace Johnson's going to take the draw here with 1:15 to play in the game. The Blues leading 8-0. Goes into the corner, back to Johnson. Johnson sends it behind the net, back to Johnson. He's got Hutton back here at the point. There's a man in front, and that was Quinn, I believe, that tried to shovel that one in. Charlie Eaton at his own blue line turns, sends it back to his defense partner, to Hutton. Back to Eaton. And a puck is bounced off the boards back to center ice where it's picked up by the Flyers defense over to his partner on this near side. Johnson gets around one man, crosses the line. He's pulled down.
Wow. That was a tackle.
There's a shot in front. Oh, and Wofford couldn't elevate the puck there. He'll see that one in his nightmares tonight. Boy, that seemed to be a pretty obvious pull down.
It was a horse collar tackle. Yeah. That was a flag even in the game of American football. That's going to do it.
And a shutout for Riley Sterrett.
I didn't say it during the game. I didn't either. I saw you thinking about it.
No. So a shutout for Riley Sterrett, a big 8-0 win for a team that really needed a blowout win, and they got it tonight, and I think they're primed to look for another one tomorrow. So That's the final score from the River's Edge tonight in Davenport. The Quad City Blues win the varsity game 8-0 over the Fremont Flyers. For Rich Blanc and Dean Patton, this is Greg Corcoran. We'll see you tomorrow at 11:30 for the JV game. Until then, this is Quad City Blues hockey. Blues setting up the power play. Here's a long shot from the point. It's knocked down at the defense, but here's a rebound. Shot, they score!
Scores, yeah!
And Austin Hutton scores! A power play goal for Austin Hutton.
Nice setup, though.
The Blues are having some good luck with getting men free in the slot, and that does not bode well for this team. Here's a shot and a goal! Another goal!
Hutton for two!
To the slot. Wofford is able to keep it in. A lot of work out near the blue line, not anywhere near the net. Now there's a long shot by Beckwith. Rebound, shot, goal! Oh! Beautiful goal. Quinn going to take the draw. Battle forward in the circle. Now it comes free, and we got 2-on-1 shot. Save goal!
Dylan Cutcomb!
Cutcomb! Family, I was watching the game. I said, our power play looks really good. We just can't get it behind that kid for Mason City.
Correct.
All right, here's the power play for the Blues. Now here's James sends one. It's deflected.
Oh, yeah!
They score!
Fear the
William
moment!
Quinn! That's going to be Quinn. Pokes the puck into the corner. It's sent over to the other side, and it's stopped there by Nienhaus. Nienhaus going to get it back in front, and here's a shot in front. They score! Wofford. Man, if you could give 4 assists on that play, you could do it.